Hello, and welcome to the very first and probably only episode of Cooking with Sherry. Today, we're going to make a salad, and we're going to talk about it while we are doing it. Now, first off, we're going to assemble all of our ingredients and accoutrement, which we have already. Spare you the trouble and time of watching me walk around from place to place, gathering things that I'm simply just going to assemble later. Now, right now I'm out of frame, but that is an artistic choice that I have made out of laziness. If you are watching this, you are probably either very bored or you are at home from school sick and the Price is Right is not yet on yet, or some combination thereof. Or you could simply just be living in Mexico, traveling from beach town to beach town, snorkeling your life away, ignoring all of life's possibilities, putting yourself first as usual. But no, that's cool either way. I support that. There might be other episodes of Cooking with Sherry. Honestly, it just depends on what kind of viewership numbers this video gets, what kind of following it generates. I predict huge numbers. Very large following. A fan base generated based on common appreciation of salads, really, and YouTube's algorithm leaving one's autoplay on and somehow stumble upon this video, and people being too lazy to change the channel. I think maybe hundreds of millions of views, maybe even billions. I'll probably rival whatever numbers Selena Gomez's YouTube channel gets. I am totally shirking my responsibility here of detailing how to make this most incredibly delicious salad. First off, start with simple salad pack. Second, chop up some bell pepper. I prefer orange. Got a little bit more flavor, definitely than green. Red, it's too spicy. Come on, let's be honest. No, red is not spicy at all. It's a bell pepper. Save up what bell pepper you don't use for later, because sometimes you don't use the whole thing. You know, the bowl is only so big. I'm going to be throwing some other ingredients in there, and bell pepper is not the star of the show. Like, come on, bell pepper. Like, have some self-awareness. It's not all about you. There are tomatoes and avocados and croutons, and they all got to get their airtime. Speaking of which, Constellation Nature Sweet. Sure. I guess tomatoes do have a little sweetness to them. If you sprinkle sugar on them. Okay, so let's say, just for example, you're in Mexico and you just want to see what kind of content this stranger you definitely don't know and are not friends with has created on their YouTube channel. And we're like, you know what? I like salads. Maybe let's see what this one turns out to be like. So far we know that there's lettuce and bell pepper and Constellation Nature Sweet cherry tomatoes. But what else can we put in there? I mean, the suspense is... honestly, it's too much. Well, here's the answer to that question. Avocado. It's not just for guacamole. And then you pick the ripest ingredients you have around, which may be old avocados you forgot you had and need to use them because they're going soft. And you can't just make guacamole every time tomatoes go soft. That's perfect. Look at that. Look at that color. It's gorgeous. Everybody likes avocado, unless you're a terrible person. David Weintraub! Seriously though, who doesn't like avocado? Crazy people. That's who. Shout out David Weintraub. Who knew he would be making an appearance on this YouTube channel? Shout out YouTube. Where's my internet money? Oh, it's just like, it's creamy. Wind chopping avocado. Make as loud of noise as possible. And also, if possible, avoid cutting off your fingers. I forgot to mention, this video is like rated mature. I can fit my whole fist in my mouth. Save that for later. You don't get to see that just yet. Alright, so lettuce, bell pepper, tomato, avocado. We're getting there, folks. You're closing in. But it doesn't have any flavor yet. That's just a bunch of vegetables that are boring and bland and not a party in your mouth. We're going to need a little dressing. A little dressing. But it needs to still be healthy because we're making a salad after all. We're not going to use no ranch, nothing with no sugars, high fructose corn syrup, as delicious as all of those things are. Just going to use a simple balsamic vinaigrette. Actually, I don't even know if it's balsamic vinaigrette. It's not. We're going to use olive oil. Big ass jug of olive oil. A little drizzle. A little drizzle. A little drizzle on there. A little drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. And then balsamic vinegar. Gourmet, obviously, because your boy ain't basic. A little drizzle, 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 drizzle. And a little bit more drizzle. That is actually where some of the sweetness comes from. 2 grams of sugar. Balsamic vinegar, 6% acidity, contains sulfites. I love sulfites. I totally know what they are. Okay. Now, there are more ingredients, but I neglected to add them because I like to add them after adding the dressing because I want to make them as least soggy as possible. Okay, but before we add those, we're going to do a little salt and pepper because salt brings out the flavor in vegetables. Like, what's that book / TV show called? Salt, Fat, Acid, Fat again? That is salt. Hence the name, salt. Croutons, because you need a little crunch, you need a little carbs. You gotta switch it up a bit. Can't all just be like one mushy thing of like soft tomatoes and avocados. And secret ingredients, blue cheese. Is this supposed to be BLEU? Is that like French? Who knows? Probably French people or gourmet chefs, of which I am not one. This was the on sale blue cheese, so it doesn't actually look as good as past blue cheeses I've had in the past. Probably tastes the same. All right, mix it up. Get that olive oil and vinegar everywhere. Cover every piece so you don't have to taste some bland ass lettuce. Some more salt and pepper because again, that is where the flavor comes from. Honestly, I am not optimistic about this blue cheese, people. People, loyal fans, avid watchers who have been supporting me through all the lean years. Over the many, many episodes of this I have posted. Put the stuff away off camera because that's the hot content people want to see. Like and subscribe. Fucking stupid. Mix it up. This does not look good. God, I put so much time into like hair and makeup. I hope I look camera ready. Okay, voila, we have it. Salad. Yeah, should be good. All right, well, that was Cooking with Sherry, episode 1. Stay tuned for more.